What's going on, guys? This is Kincade from Push. I'm predominantly a snowboarder, but today I'm going to teach you how to front flip your skis. I think I'm kind of a decent person to teach you this because I know about the body awareness, and you don't have to be the greatest skier to do this, as I'm a prime example of that. So if you can do a front flip on a trampoline, you can do a front flip on skis. The first thing I was worried about when learning a front flip on my skis was that it was going to be really hard to get over the tips of the skis. I thought that they might catch up and it was going to take a lot of pop to get over them, and I was pretty worried about just kind of getting stuck and not doing a flip. And then on my first try, all that went away. I realized it's not that hard to get over the tips. You really throw it kind of like you do on the trampoline, just a little preemptively. Like if you can do a backflip on your skis, you kind of throw when your boots are almost right at the lip of the takeoff. Whereas on the front flip, it's a little bit earlier, but not too early. You kind of want to make sure that the tips are what are really making that solid contact with the end of the lip. So you are getting a little bit of pop right off your tips, but it really is just kind of snap a little bit earlier. Make sure you keep your chest up. You don't just want to throw forward. You want to make sure you kind of go up. Like a front flip goes up, around, and down. It's the concept on trampoline. It's the same concept on skis. Obviously you're going out, but you want to make sure you get that pop and you rise with it. And the difficult part about front flips is that they're blind. Obviously while you're upside down, you can't spot your landing. It really is just a judgment when you take off of how hard you have to rotate. So when you're first learning, I would recommend throwing a little bit less hard than too hard, because it's nicer to under rotate a front flip than over rotate one, because even if you come up short, you're likely to bring it to your bases and ride away, even if you backslap a little, whereas over rotating a front flip, you can imagine, isn't as fun. While the takeoff of the front flip is pretty natural, it is probably the most technical part of the trick. If you do it too late, you're going to feel that you don't get much snap, and you really have to tuck in to get that rotation around. Whereas if you snap at the right time, you'll feel that it really does kick you over. On a smaller jump, you can tuck and then open up at the right time to ride away. The jump that I learned a front flip on, I thought was pretty ideal. It was probably in the 15 to 20 feet range, one of the smallest jumps you'll find in a terrain park. Nothing too poppy is really essential since you're flipping forwards instead of backwards. Poppy is okay, but I would say for your first one, do it on a smaller jump where you do tuck and grab your knees and then let out and just try and judge it from there. And then you can start taking it to bigger features. Now, I personally find it easier once you take it to bigger jumps to lay them out. You lay out the beginning like a Superman front flip. You don't have to be fully extended, but some extension to where you're waiting. The nice thing about a front flip, obviously it's blind at the end, but you can time the flip to where you wait until you tuck. So on a Superman front flip, once you have kind of your first one out of the way, you'll lay it out and you wait. You just stare at your landing until you know just about how much time you have to bring that flip around. And that's when, if you're extended, you take your hands, throw them to your knees and tuck. It's much easier to time that way, as opposed to staying tucked the whole time. You're kind of guessing. If you're tucked the whole time on a big jump, you're kind of guessing the speed the whole way around, and it's a little easier to mess up. So I would recommend doing it laid out to start and then tucking late. It allows you to time the flip much better. Now, if you want to learn these on something real small, whether it's your first flip and you'd feel more comfortable, or you're just wanting to learn punch front flips after you can already do them on jumps, the one difference is in the takeoff. So what you want to do is stagger your skis in front of each other. In my case, I'm kind of left foot dominant. So when I take off, right at the lip, I pick up the left ski just a little bit and try and snap it down. Kind of try and bring it down, and it'll bring that rotation quickly around. So it is kind of like, it feels like you're kind of kicking down one ski to bring that really quick rotation around. And then once you snap and kick it around, just tuck into your knees and bring it around smooth. So guys, that's how you do small front flips, punch front flips, laid out front flips on skis. Best of luck, and let me know if you have any questions.